I'm not gonna lie, this is a really cool area that I've never actually been to. People said you had to be thief, so I leveled up thief to get double jump, only to find out that you don't actually need thief. And I'll show you the way to get up here without being thief, without double jump, in a second after I've looked through here. So this is wasteland of some sorts, a forest that was stuck dry. Look how much details here. Bro, and there's like a tree in the middle. This is really cool. I cannot wait. This is definitely turned into a actual proper location. I really wonder what this will turn into in the future. Like, what will this become? I wonder what kind of monsters will be here, if there is any, or will be any, and what purpose this place will serve. Like, there's lanterns everywhere for any secrets that, you know, might be around. I wonder how when they'll update this place as well, because this is apparently going to definitely be an update, 100% guaranteed. So, like, when are we getting it? You know, I like how we can explore this before it like comes out. It feels super cool. Yeah, dungeons. I believe this will be one of two different ways they could possibly do dungeons in this game. The first way is they basically have it so that you get a key of some sorts, you open the door, and then it'll be like some sort of, it won't be an instance, and it will just be, you know, a path down around a bit of a maze with new loot and ore and stuff, and just like normal like another area, or with like, you know, a boss maybe. Or they do some sort of instance. Now this is, hear me out, this is the kind of way I wish they would do it personally, okay? An instance. Because with an instance you can do so much, you know, with the dungeon, which by the way, is not like Hero Quest. Frick that. No. It would be like, you know, organic, like caves along with like dungeon, like halls, and almost a bit like Dark and Darker, you know, with new ores and stuff. And now, in this dungeon, other players can also join at any point in time in the dungeon's lives, okay? Except after a certain point. I'll explain that in future, in a little bit. Alright? And when you collect these new ores and materials and stuff within the dungeon, it does not get put into your actual backpack, okay? It does not get put into here. Alright? It gets put into a separate backpack. Now this backpack, if you die, I think usually you'll lose like half of it or something, okay? Because people were complaining if you lose everything. So you lose like half of it, alright? This will then give PvP players, an incentive to have some, you know, something that they can do, and PvE players something they can do, because there'll be monsters and stuff in there. And you say, oh, you're gonna get jumped, yeah, but that's like, you know, it's gonna happen anyways, and you don't lose everything. So it's random what you would lose, I guess. And then so how you get out of the dungeon, right, is you beat a boss. And when you beat the boss, other players can wait for someone else to beat the boss and be like, okay, they beat the boss, I'm gonna wait for them to go out, and then they'll leave, and then you get put back into, you know, right outside the dungeon here. And it could create like almost like Dark Souls in the sense of being, you know, invaded. And it could be really cool. You know, a party goes in, and then another whole another team comes in as well, and almost you're fighting for the dungeon. That could be really cool. Interesting. Do I think that's going to happen? No. I think it'll be the first one. I do think it will be. You just simply open up and go through. Now I wonder really badly what's on the other side of this dungeon, and I wonder if there's a way to like clip through. It's 100% a dungeon. There's no way it's not a dungeon. Oh look, it's one solid wall. Okay, so you see this with the swamp here, obviously, and over here would be the tree for it. And there's a little thin pathway right there. When you come to this tree, normally people like do double jump and stuff to get around. They get up there and they go around. Bro, get on your mount. Doesn't matter what class you are. Hold space bar, and you just climb up. You don't have to be thief. You don't have to be wizard with earth wall. No, just yeah. You can do this with berserker. And there you go. If you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.